vào cho Nhung ơi.
Để em vào rồi ạ.
Rồi bắt đầu nhé. Không biết Hùng vào chưa? Chờ tí Hùng vào nốt. Trong chờ anh hỏi lại từ của Nhung xem. Trước anh hỏi rồi. Nhung có bài mới chưa?
Nhỉ?
Có chưa?
Bài gì nhỉ anh nhỉ?
Bài GT ấy.
City em chưa làm.
Ờ.
Để chị Hằng viết hay quá rồi.
Rồi, ok, thôi trên đây lấy bài Hằng vậy.
Hôm nay chỉ có một mình em thôi ạ.
Có Hùng nữa mà đang chờ xem vào chưa đi. Đến giờ học thì mới lục đục vào chậm thế. Đây, anh chữa bài này xem mà tí dùng luôn. Tôi sống trong một tòa nhà trung tâm thành phố. I live in a building in the city center. Người dân ở đây thường là những người trẻ. The residents here are usually trước động từ thường sau với young people. Mỗi gia đình có nhiều trẻ con nên khá ồn ào. Every family has many kids, so they are quite noisy, đúng không? Tòa nhà có nhiều cửa hàng.
Cửa hàng.
Cửa hàng. Rồi, cửa hàng. The building has many stores, so cái này rất nhộn nhịp.
Ít chưa nhỉ? Ít.
Hai câu này thứ nhất là về tổ chức câu nó giống nhau, anh không muốn dùng lại. Thôi, câu này sẽ bỏ đi. Vào buổi sáng, vào giờ cao điểm buổi sáng tôi đưa con đi học đi làm. Câu này kiểu gì cũng sai. Đây đúng. In the morning rush hours. Cái này làm sao? In rush hour in the morning, cái này phải dùng hai cụm giới cụm danh. In hoặc là morning rush hour. Giờ tắc đường giờ cao điểm buổi sáng. I take my kids to school là được không? Sau đó là đi làm. Then go to work mới đúng. And không được. Tôi bị tự tắc đường nên thỉnh thoảng là muộn. Cái này nên là tôi thỉnh thoảng bị tắc đường nên hay đi làm muộn nên đi làm muộn. I sometimes get stuck in the traffic jam, so I'm late. I'm late for work. Late for work, không to work. Ngoài ra tắc đường là ô nhiễm môi trường với câu này không hay lắm. Ngoài ra thôi dùng luôn, không khí cũng bị ô nhiễm này. Không khí bị ô nhiễm. Besides, the air is polluted and impact này dùng effect đi, people's health. vào cuối tuần tôi thường dành thời gian đưa con về quê. Vì vậy vào cuối tuần tôi bỏ đi. I often dành thời gian đưa con về quê. Spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends. Các con tôi tận hưởng không khí trong lành và không gian yên bình. Chúng tôi đi. Này còn enjoy này. Enjoy fresh air and peaceful. Và không gian yên bình. Xin cảnh, cái này là cảnh yên bình. Thôi được rồi, này. Ok, rồi, tí nữa anh sẽ lấy âm thanh bài này sau. Hôm trước bọn em viết xong bài countryside rồi, bây giờ mình luyện bài countryside trước.
I was born and raised in the countryside.
Hùng nghỉ hơi lâu nên là bắt theo cách, vì nó đã có một phần nâng cấp lên rồi đấy.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field and the crop.
Cái là bố tôi cày ruộng vào vụ mùa nhé.
My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
Cho gia súc gia cầm ăn ở trong chuồng này.
I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Rồi, hai đứa đọc.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field and the crop. My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn. I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Ok, rồi nghe lại nữa này.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field and the crop. My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn. I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful. I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field and the crop. My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn. I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful. I was born and raised in the countryside.
Rồi anh hỏi nhá, Hùng trước này. Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
How is the air here?
The air here is
The air.
the air here is very fresh.
Fresh. How is the air here?
The air here is very fresh.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
Where was you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
How is the air here?
The air here is very fresh.
How is the air here?
The air here is very fresh.
Nhung. What do your family have?
My family has a farm.
What do your family have?
My family has a farm.
What are your family's job?
We are farmers.
What is your family's job?
We are farmers.
What do your family have?
My family has a farm.
What do your family have?
My family has a farm.
What is your family's job? Từ what are thì cho đồng nhất số nhiều. What are your family's job?
We are farmers.
Hùng ấy hỏi 4 câu này. Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
How is the air here?
The air here is very fresh. It's very fresh.
What do your family have?
My family has a farm.
What are your family's job?
We are
Farmers. Nhung nào. What do your family raise and grow?
We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
What do your family raise and grow?
We raise We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
Cái từ này em đọc là poultry hay là poultry?
Poultry.
Rồi, 3 lần thi lại cho quen này. Poultry.
Poultry. Poultry. Poultry.
What does your family raise and grow?
We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father, my father plows a field in the crop.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father plows a field in the crop.
What does your family raise and grow?
We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
What does your family grow?
We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father plows a field in the crop.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father plows a field in the crop.
Okay. Oh. What does your mother feed in the barn?
My mother feeds the cattle and
Cattle. Vừa nãy anh cho luyện hay không luyện à?
And poultry. And poultry is the barn.
What does your mother feed in the barn?
My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
What do you help your parents to do in the afternoon?
I help my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
What do you help your parents to do in the afternoon?
I help my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
3 lần đi.
In the afternoon. In the afternoon. In the afternoon.
Okay. What does your mother feed in the barn?
My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
What does your mother feed in the barn?
My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
What do you help your parents in the afternoon?
I have my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
What do you help your parents to do in the afternoon?
I have my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
Nhung, anh hỏi 4 câu này. What does your father... Từ không phải. Trước đấy còn một câu nữa. What do your family raise and grow?
We raise many We raise many cattle and poultry and grow many fruit trees.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father, my father plows in the field in the crop.
A few chứ không
A
phải
few
plow.
in the crop.
What does your mother feed in the barn?
Mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
Barn không phải barn.
In the barn.
What do you have your parents to do in the afternoon?
I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon.
Okay. Không nào. What does your brother do in the garden?
My brother waters the tree and picks fruit.
What does your father do in the garden?
My brother waters the tree and picks fruit.
How do your family work? How do your whole family work?
My whole family work hard.
Whole. Cả.
My whole family work hard.
How does your family work?
My whole family work hard.
How is the life in the countryside?
Our life is very peaceful.
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 Full không phải full. Peaceful.
Peaceful.
How is your life in the countryside?
Our life is very peaceful.
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 Rồi hỏi lại 3 câu này. What does your brother do in the garden?
My brother waters the tree and pick fruit.
What does your brother do in the garden?
My brother waters the tree and pick fruit.
How do your whole family work?
My whole family work hard.
How do your whole family work?
My whole family work hard.
How is the life in the countryside?
Our life is very peaceful.
Ok, hỏi lại tất cả các câu này. Nhung trước đi. Câu đầu tiên là tự nhiên quên mất câu đầu tiên nó là cái gì rồi ta.
I was born and raised.
Where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in the countryside.
How is the air here?
The air here is very fresh.
What do your family have?
We have a farm.
What are your family's job?
We are farmers.
Không. What do your family raise and grow? Bật mic không em?
Em hỏi lại.
What do your family raise and grow?
We raise many cattle, poultry, and and grow many fruit trees.
What does your father do in the crop?
My father plant a few in in the crop.
What does your mother feed in the garden? In the barn?
My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn.
What do you help your parents to do in the afternoon?
I have my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
Nhung, what does your brother do in the garden?
My brother waters the trees and picks big fruits.
So how do your whole family work?
My whole family work hard.
How is the life in the countryside?
Our life is very peaceful.
Okay. Nhung kể trước đi.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field in the crop. My mother feeds the cattle, poultry in the barn. I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Một lần nữa nào.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a few in the crop. My mother feeds the cattle, poultry in the barn. I help my parents to herd buffaloes in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the trees and picks fruit. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Okay, Hùng kể nào.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father plows a field in the crop. My mother feeds the cattle and poultry in the barn. I have my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon. My brother waters the tree, and pick fruits. My my whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Rồi một lần nữa nào.
I was born and raised in the countryside. The air here is very fresh. My family has a farm. We are farmers. We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees. My father my father plow a field is a crop. My mother feeds the cattle and poultry is the barn. I have my parents to herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon. In the afternoon, my brother waters the trees and pick fruits. My whole family work hard. Our life is very peaceful.
Ok. Cả hai đứa bật mic để anh hỏi một số câu này. Hôm nay gồm có cả nội dung mới và nội dung cũ ở trong bài nhá, nên nghe để trả lời. What do your family do? Nhung trước đi.
We raise many cattle, poultry, and grow many fruit trees.
No. What are your family's job?
We are farmers.
Where do your family live? Hồng. Câu này không có trong bài đâu.
I was born.
Đâu. Anh hỏi là câu này là where do your family live, trả lời theo câu hỏi của anh ấy.
I live in the countryside.
Do your family have a farm in the countryside?
Yes, I do. We do.
Yes, we do. So, how is the farm?
Anh hỏi lại câu.
How is the farm? Trang trại đấy như thế nào?
The barn hay là the farm?
The farm. How is the farm? Trang trại đấy như nào thì hỏi nó to nhỏ như nào thì nói ra. Nào Nhung trả lời đi. How is the farm?
The farm is big.
What do you help your parents in the farm? Nhung tiếp đi.
I help my parents herd buffalo in the field in the afternoon.
Who waters the fruit tree in the farm? On the farm. Hồng.
My brother waters the tree and pick fruits.
What does your father do?
My father plows a field in the crop.
Does your father feed the poultry in the barn? Không.
No, he doesn't.
Không kìa.
No, he doesn't.
So what does your mother do in the farm, on the farm?
My mother feeds the cattle, poultry, and in the barn.
So who plow a field?
My father plow a field.
Đây là những câu hỏi về chủ ngữ, bọn em chỉ cần trả lời cho anh chủ ngữ và trợ động từ là xong nhé. Ví dụ như câu này là my father plow a field thì cái phần plow a field nó là động từ lặp lại. Em thay nó bằng trợ động từ là my father does là được. Câu hỏi vào chủ ngữ thì chỉ cần trả lời chủ ngữ và trợ động từ là đủ rồi. Lại này. Who plow a field in the barn, in the crop?
My father does.
Do you plow a field in the crop?
No, I don't.
So do your family work hard?
Yes, we do.
So what do you think about life in the countryside?
The life here is very fresh.
Do you like the life here?
Yes, I like it.
Không. Không.
Yes, I like.
Chỉ có yes, I like. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So do you want to live in the countryside?
No. I think sometimes I live there. I will like it.
I knew là gì?
Có nghĩa là em muốn nói là nếu mà thỉnh thoảng sống ở đó thì em sẽ thích.
Tớ diễn đạt như nào?
No, I don't think so. I think sometimes I live there. I will like it.
I like it when I sometimes live there. Tôi thích khi thi thoảng sống ở đó. Nói lại đi.
When I sometimes live there, I like it.
Thế cũng được. Ok. Rồi sang bài tiếp theo. Bài tiếp theo thì nãy anh chữa rồi, bây giờ anh lấy lại nội dung bài này. Hùng học từ bài này chưa Hùng?
Em mới học từ mới đấy ạ.
Thì việc của em chỉ có học từ mới thôi mà. Để anh xem anh hỏi qua từ mới cái đã. Xong có thêm câu cho bài này hơi ngắn. Như toàn dùng câu dài hay sao? Thấy bài viết có vẻ dài nhưng mà sao số câu ít thì. Tôi sống ở một tòa nhà trung tâm thành phố. Người dân ở đây thường là những người trẻ, gia đình có nhiều trẻ con nên khá ồn ào. Vào giờ cao điểm buổi sáng tôi đưa con đi học và đi làm. Tôi thường bị thi thoảng chứ nhỉ. Tôi gặp tắc đường nên đi làm muộn. Ngoài ra không khí ở đây nữa thì ở đây bị ô nhiễm và ảnh hưởng đến sức khỏe con người. Xem nào, sai the air here này. Affects people's health. Vào cuối tuần tôi thường dành thời gian đưa con về quê, spend time taking my kids to hometown weekend. Chúng tôi tận hưởng không khí trong lành và không gian yên bình. Enjoy fresh and peaceful scenes. Ok, rồi. Anh hỏi từ vựng trước đi. Nhung trước nào. Tòa nhà.
Building.
Trung tâm thành phố.
City center.
Người đi làm.
Resident.
Đấy là cư dân. Resident chứ không phải resident nữa nhá.
Resident.
Người đi làm cơ mà.
Commuter.
Cư dân. Người dân.
Resident.
Resident 3 lần.
Resident. Resident. Resident.
Khu.
Neighborhood.
Để anh xem có xem từ cho neighborhood rồi. The resident here. Nên khu của tôi khá ồn ào. So my neighborhood
Làm xong.
cái neighborhood thì nó có cần chữ O không cần chữ O. Cái này có tiếng Anh sẽ cần chữ O đấy. Tiếng ồn.
Noise.
Làm ồn.
Make a noise.
Vỉa hè.
Pavement.
Nơi chỗ.
Place.
Cửa hàng.
Store.
Âm thanh tiếng động.
Sound.
Sự tắc đường.
Traffic jam.
Bị tắc đường.
Get stuck in traffic jam.
In a traffic jam.
Get stuck in a traffic jam.
Rồi, Hồng nào. Xe cộ phương tiện.
Vehicle.
Không khí.
Air.
Sự vội vã.
Hurry.
Đang vội.
In a hurry.
Phương tiện công cộng.
Public transportation.
Giờ cao điểm.
Rush hour.
Tác động ảnh hưởng. Cái này là effect từ trong này anh cho rồi, nãy để dùng cái từ gì? Cái này là danh từ, cái này là mới là động từ này.
Affected.
Để cho thêm phương tiện công cộng mà hơi khó nhỉ. Tránh.
Avoid.
Đón ai.
Pick somebody up.
Thả ai ở đâu.
Drop.
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 Tận hưởng thưởng thức.
Enjoy.
Dành thời gian làm gì.
Spend.
Đến thăm.
Visit.
Nhộn nhịp.
bustling,
tấp nập,
busy,
đông đúc,
crowded,
đầy.
full,
Đầy cái gì?
full of something.
Để anh xem có cho từ đầy vào chỗ bài này được không. Tôi cái này em cho thành vào buổi vào giờ cao điểm. Vào giờ cao điểm tôi đưa con. Cái này thêm câu nữa này. The road, the street đi, đường phố này. Is full of vehicle and commuter. Đó. Đường phố thì đầy phương tiện và cái này cho số nhiều có được không ta? Các đường phố. Tôi cho số nhiều đi. Đâu rồi? Đường phố đầy người, đầy phương tiện. Người đi nào. Ok. Rồi. Thi thoảng tôi bị tắc đường nên muộn làm. Rồi, ok đấy. Ném thành. Rồi, hai đứa nghe nhé.
I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. In rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
Vào giờ cao điểm như này. Rush hour ở trong người in này để anh tra lại. In the morning rush hour. The morning rush hour đang
The streets are full of vehicles and commuters.
cho ngay từ buổi sáng đi. Hãy cho rồi bỏ đi.
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health. I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekends. We enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Chúng tôi có thể tận hưởng. Nghĩ cho thêm từ kem vào xe hương. Ok, để nó làm thành lần nữa.
I live in a building in the city center.
Hay đọc nhỉ.
The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work. The streets are full of vehicles and commuters. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health. I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekends. We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene. I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work. The streets are full of vehicles and commuters. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health. I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekends. We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene. I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work. The streets are full of vehicles and commuters. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health. I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekends. We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Ok, anh hỏi này. Hàng trước này, where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
Where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
So, who are the residents here?
The residents here are usually young people.
Who are the residents here?
The residents here are usually young people.
Where do you live?
I live in a building in I live in a building in the center city. City center.
Where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
Who are the residents here?
The residents here are usually young people.
Who are the residents here?
The residents here are usually young people.
Hồng nào. What does why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
Lại đi.
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
What do you do at morning rush hours?
In rush hour, I take my kids to school.
At morning rush hours.
At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
What do you do at morning rush hour?
At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
Why is your neighborhood so why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Quite noisy. What do you do at morning rush hour?
At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
What do you do at morning rush hour?
At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
Nhung 4 câu. Where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
Sorry. Tiếp theo là cái gì nhỉ? Who are the residents here?
The resident here are usually young people.
Why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Okay. What do you do at morning rush hour?
At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
Hùng tiếp này. How are the streets at rush hour?
The streets are full of vehicles and commuters.
How are the streets at rush hour?
The streets are full of vehicles and commuters.
Why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work.
Why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work.
What are are the street full up at rush hour, at morning rush hour?
The street, so the street are full of vehicle and commuter.
What are the street full up at rush hour?
The street are full of vehicle and commuter.
So why do you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work.
Why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work.
Nhung. What affects people's health?
Besides, the air here is polluted and affect people's health.
Effect.
That effect.
What affects people's health?
Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health.
So, what do you spend time doing on weekends?
I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends.
What do you spend time doing on weekends?
I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends.
Okay, so what can you enjoy in your hometown?
I can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scenes.
What can you enjoy in your hometown?
I can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scenes.
Okay. Anh hỏi lại 3 câu này. Đâu rồi? What affects people's health?
Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health.
What affects people's health?
Besides, the air here is polluted and affects people's health.
So, what do you spend time doing on weekends?
I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends.
What do you spend time doing on weekends?
I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends.
What can you enjoy?
I can enjoy I can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scenes.
Weekend.
We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scenes.
Hôm nào anh hỏi 4 câu này. What are the streets full of at morning rush hour?
The streets are full of vehicle and commuter.
What do you spend time? No. Why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work.
What affects people's health?
The air here is polluted and affect people health.
Affect. Đọc lại cho những từ 3 lần. Effect.
Effect.
What affect people's health?
The air here is polluted and affect people health.
What do you spend time doing on weekends?
I spend time talking my kid to my hometown on weekend.
Take. Lại đi.
I spend time talking my kid.
Taking, nhưng mà talking.
I spend time talking my kid. I spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekend.
What can you enjoy?
I enjoy.
We can enjoy.
We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Ok. Rồi anh hỏi lại tất cả các câu này. Hùng trước đi. Where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
How? Lại quên câu thứ hai rồi. Who are the residents here?
The resident here are usually the resident here.
Resident.
The resident here.
Resident. Đọc cho cái từ 3 lần. Resident.
Resident. The resident here are usually young people.
Why is your neighborhood quite noisy?
Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy.
Nhung. Không, Hùng còn một câu nữa. What do you do at morning rush hour?
At morning rush hour, I take my kid to school, then go to work.
Nhung, what are they on the street? What are the street full of at rush hour?
The streets are full of vehicle and commuters.
Đọc lại cho anh 3 lần này. Vehicle xong rồi vehicle.
Vehicle. The streets are full of vehicle
chứ không phải full of.
Full of. Và the streets are full of vehicles and commuters.
So why do you sometimes late for work? Why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in traffic jam. So
In a traffic jam.
that
In a traffic jam.
vâng ạ. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work.
What affects people's health?
Besides the air here is polluted and affects people's health.
So what do you spend time doing on weekends?
I usually spend time. I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends.
What can you enjoy?
We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Ok, Nhung kể trước cho anh này.
I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kids go to school, then go to work. Those streets are full of vehicle and commuters. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. Besides the air here is polluted and affect health. People's health. I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown on weekends. We can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Một lần nữa nào.
I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kids to school, then go to work. Those streets are full of vehicle and commuters. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam. So I am late for work. Besides the air here is polluted and affects people's health. I often spend time taking my kids to my hometown weekends.
On weekend.
On weekends, we can enjoy fresh air and a peaceful scene.
Hùng nào.
I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kid to school, then go to work. The streets are full of vehicle and commuter. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. The air here is polluted and affect people
Effect
health.
rồi affect. Effect.
The air here is polluted and affect people health. I often spend time talking my kid.
Lại talk rồi.
I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekend. We enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Can enjoy. Rồi lại cho một lần nữa nào.
I live in a building in the city center. The residents here are usually young people. Every family has many kids, so my neighborhood is quite noisy. At morning rush hour, I take my kid to school. To school, then go to work. The streets are full of vehicle and commuter. I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I am late for work. The air here is polluted and affect
Effect. Cứ affect. Đọc anh 3 lần là effect.
Effect. The air here is polluted and affect people health. I often spend time taking my kid to my hometown on weekend. We enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Rồi, hai đứa bật mic này, anh hỏi thêm một số câu anh đảo lẫn lên này. Do you live in the countryside? Nhung trước đi.
No, I don't.
Where do you live?
I live in a building in the city center.
Mỗi đứa một câu thôi nhá.
Vâng, em quên.
As a resident here, old people. Không?
Yes. No.
No gì?
No.
As a resident here, old people.
No,
They
they doesn't.
dùng A để hỏi no they aren't.
They know doesn't.
Trả lời lại.
No, they aren't.
They aren't, không có aren't.
No, they aren't.
So is your neighborhood noisy?
Yes. Yes. It is.
Yes, it is. So why is your neighborhood noisy?
Every family has many kids. So my neighborhood is quite noisy.
How many kids do your family have?
My family has one.
Okay, so are you busy in the morning? Are you busy in the morning?
Yes, I do.
Are you thì just I am chứ.
Yes, I am.
What do you do in the morning?
In the morning, I take my kids to school, then go to work.
Where is your company?
My company in Hà Nội.
Có động từ đã, có động từ của em đâu?
My company is in Hà Nội đúng không?
Được. Lại đi.
My company is in Hà Nội.
So why do you sometimes get stuck in the traffic jam? And why are you sometimes late for work?
I sometimes get stuck in a traffic jam, so I'm late for work.
So why do you get stuck in the traffic jam? Không, bên em sao tốc độ mạng nó chậm thế không?
The streets are full of vehicle and commuter.
Không. Alo. Anh
nghe
hỏi sao bên em tốc độ mạng nó chậm thế?
Không, em phải xả chậm đấy.
Em phản xạ chậm hay là do mạng nó chậm ấy? Anh cảm giác như mạng nó chậm ấy. Một lúc sau mới nghe thấy phản xạ của em.
The streets are full of vehicle and commuter.
So what do you think about the air in the city?
The air here is polluted and affects people's health.
So do you like the life in the city.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I gì nói lại anh xem nào.
Yes, I do.
So why do you spend time taking your kids to your hometown?
Because we can enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
So what do you like in the what do you like in the city?
I like in a building in the city center.
What do you like? Này, thích cái gì cho anh hỏi sống đâu mà dùng từ like đấy.
What do you like? I enjoy fresh air and peaceful scene.
Thành phố lấy đâu ra fresh air với peaceful scene? What do you like in the city cơ mà?
I like I like busy.
Sự nhộn nhịp làm sao busy là tính từ làm sao em dùng được từ tính từ sau từ like.
I like the busy.
The busy. The thì phải tính từ thì cũng được. Nhưng mà nó chỉ chung một nhóm người có đặc điểm thì nó mới đúng. Thôi được rồi. Ok, rồi thôi nghỉ ở đây đi. Hôm sau bài direction là bài chỉ đường mà em sẽ thực hành trên bản đồ. Nên là không bị viết bài đấy, viết hai đứa sẽ viết cho anh bài sau thôi. Rồi phân công mà anh phân công nhá. Ok, rồi.